We got a tape conversation, second bullet, the devil's bargain, the secret society, the deep state. Bitch, they all in on the shit. Hi, I am Racquel, and today we gonna do a reading on. The reason I'm not saying the name, I know it look crazy as hell. We not about to play mime or no shit in here, but the reason I'm doing this is so it will reach where it needs to reach. So you gotta be covert with it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be on our secret squirrel tip. Okay, some of us are secret possums, but you'll be on our secret squirrel shit with this. I already know, I don't know, I have this strong feeling that this shit is going to take a turn. Please know this is for entertainment purposes, and all the things in here is alleged. We just talking shit and having a little good fun. Nothing can be taken 100% fact. Free will changes a lot of things. A current energy might be this way, but somebody makes one left turn and everything changes. Okay, so keep that in mind. I hope you're ready. So sit back, grab your ass, and shut up and listen. Hi, I am Racquel. I'm the Astral Oracle, Syrian Starseed, multi-dimensional being. I read tarot, I have my own decks, I do a lot of shit. Now let's get back to it. Now remember, this is all again for legend entertainment purposes only, okay? Alright, we just talking shit and full of cards. Okay, I want to remind you, number one, I always get permission. I made this a pendulum. I mean, I'm not gonna wear it around my neck. It's nice piston shit gear. Because I can't say I have a problem with the memorabilia or something like that. I have a problem saying that. It's some kind of weird shit. So I was trying to find other words. But anyway, I'm not gonna wear it. I think it's nice though. So I was like, fuck it, I'll use it as a pendulum. I did seek permission before I even start reading this. I want to also let you know how we got here. So we started off with reading Clive Davis. A lot of people like that. That was good. That took me to the reading with Whitney Houston. I feel like a lot of people didn't see that shit though. Probably shouldn't even have said her name in this video. Damn. Anywho, check that one out. So now somehow we get to Oprah. I don't know. Well, I know the shamalama ding dong of it all. That's what it is. As somebody I know would say, the shamalama ding dong. Okay? There's some sham shit here, so I get it. I'm starting to connect the dots already. Not only did I get a permission, but I also asked this. Before I started the video, guess what was coming to me? Baby love, I need your love. Oh, how I need you. But all you do is break my heart. Throw my love away. Don't throw my love away. So that was coming in, right? Oh, what the hell is that about? Because where would that come from? People not walking around, baby love, I need your love. They're not doing it. And I wasn't listening to the shit on the radio, so I had to ask my friend here. And if you've seen one of these videos, I think the first video, you know how I use it and all that. And I said, is this part of the reading? And I felt like it was. Now listen, when I read, it's a process. So you're going to have to calm your nerves. I'm not like nobody else, and I'm not trying to be. Sometimes you got to be patient with the gem. Gems ain't always microwave ready, all right? I'm just saying, y'all used to that microwave shit. And I ain't knocking nobody who do the microwave shit. Sometimes they be bad with it, but I got my process. And remember, it's alleged for entertainment purposes only. And you got free will. I didn't make you believe shit, so don't put it on me. All right, let's go with this shit here. What's this shit about? Color Purple Lady. Apparently, that song is of significance. Now, when I look at the song, it sounds like somebody who's heartbroken. Ah, I see. All right, come on. The broken heart is the biggest doorway for the devil. Because when a person is not able to grieve properly and process any form of trauma, and they leave it there without, again, sitting with it, processing it, working it out with themselves, and coming into an acceptance, a broken heart is definitely a doorway for the devil. So what might start off as good intentions, and to speak to that, I will put myself in the line of fire and say there's some things that started off with good intentions on my end. When we got into the thicker of it, I realized, oh, that's not what this was about. I thought this was a white hat mission. You get what I'm saying? And it's not that I'm goody two shoes or Jesus girlfriend, like my friend Felicia would say. It's that we can always tap into our dark side. And that doesn't mean a bad thing. That doesn't mean that you're the devil. It's part of you. We got light and dark. We've got where we flighty and floaty with motherfuckers. And we got people who ready to stand down, stand guard, or whatever. Some people make you want to go to the battlefield. That is perfectly normal. And when I choose a mission, it's always for the greater good. That's how I like to do things. I like to do things for the greater good and what makes sense. So I say all that not to put it on me, but to add context. What started off with good intentions, what started off as a dream, what started off as an escape, with unprocessed emotions, broken heart, trauma, betrayal, or however you want to label it, they all have their own layers, but they run together, right? It leaves the doorway to the devil. The devil. You gotta process that shit. So, some people think that you get back at people. I'm already picking up this crime deck. You get back at people by showing them who the fuck you are. I'm such and such, bitch. Don't you know? I got my own studios. I got my own TV show. I was giving away cars, even though motherfuckers couldn't afford the taxes and they had to take L on them cars. I've done a lot of things. I got the color purple. See what I become. But you know what? It don't matter. You can have all the money in the world. If you don't heal that wound, your motherfucking ass gonna be miserable. And misery does love company, even if it's intentional or unintentional. Even if they're aware or not aware, goddammit. And I'm pulling on these cards like crazy. I gotta focus. Usually I'd be like, well, the crime deck came out first. Let me pull it. But no, I want to use this shamanic clarity deck of mine to see what we dealing with here. I feel like I want to dive this way first. You see what I'm saying? My reading is a process. All right? We've been here for a minute already. A pretty minute. But you got to pick up what I'm putting down in my shit. And I'm not saying that I'm talking in super cold or I'm above nobody. I'm just saying you got to follow along. You got to be willing to be engaged. Microwave people, they ain't going to stick around. And that's how they'll lose jewels. So, you know, I like to think that my shit reaches who it needs to reach. Because them people are there for it. All right, so what's going on with fly like an eagle to the sea? Fly, fly, fly in the future. I wanna fly. All right. So, Miss New, I've got the right amount of magic to fly around. You got abundant deposit and throat chakra. With my voice, I'm gonna have some abundant deposits. I've got the magic. I've got the move around. And if I get here, everything's gonna be all right. But no, that's more than a song on a cruise ship, baby. We have made so many songs about what's gonna be all right in different versions and genres. And the bottom line is, if you don't address the hurt, it's still there. It allows us to let the malevolent beings come through. What else? So we got Orion Star Seed here. It says, souls originating from the Orion constellation characterizes advanced, logical, and spiritually seeking beings on a mission to foster harmony between technology and consciousness on Earth. Often described as natural leaders, entrepreneurs, and warriors of light, they are here to emotional trust and open their hearts. So I feel like this is the energy that she started off with, good intentions, right? To not only transform herself, but impact the world in a way, being a black woman, you know, all the things, right? Yeah. But when we don't close the doorway, the malevolent being creeps in. Yeah. I really see, as I have read these people, a lot of these people are powerful people, and the system gained them because they're powerful, and they harvest their energy as well. And when they're done with them, oops. I mean, it's not funny. I don't know. I'm stupid. I don't think it's funny. I want you to know that when they done. But as long as you're useful, we'll keep you around. So one would ask, how has this woman been kept around so long? What price does she pay for it? She paid living a lifetime of a person that moves around like a politician, allegedly. She moves around like see how, oh, you gonna let me get, She moves around like a political figure. She is tied to the political agenda. These psyops and these distractions and these demonic symbolisms and influences around us is organized that way. And she said, okay, I'm going to fall in love with this lifestyle for a lifetime. I'll pay the untrustworthy one. Because at the end of the day, that abundant deposit. That abundant deposit. Look, did that ding when I did that? The mysteriousness that happens when I'm reading happens to others too. I just take joy in it. Oh, what else we have here? False lights. You don't say. Again, a lot of them are powerful. They came in, they could have played either role. They have that energy signature. But the thing about why they end up becoming false light in the end, because the honest way is the difficult way. And the honest way will always be peddling against, well, let's not say always, because that's so permanent and it comes off negative. But most people doing things the honest way is going to be a battle for them. But the nefarious work of it all is beneficial to the other group that has a stake in the outcome of that. So they're willing to put you at the top. They're willing to say that somebody's screaming from, that don't sound, that didn't, I don't know. That sounded like that was cracking the bell, excuse me. Somebody is being tortured. Shit, do you see what I'm saying? She was gonna take a left. What the fuck was I saying though? They put you above everybody. They tell everybody you are important. Look at me. I come first. I'm living like this. They do that. And yeah, the door is open because I haven't sat and resolved my shit. But I gotta admit, being poor and brokenhearted ain't the way to go. So might as well have some good money. Might as well face it with a more comfortable lifestyle. One that has least resistance. Hell, after a while, people talking shit won't even matter. It will be a distant echo. That just doesn't solve the biggest issue, the elephant in the room. I feel like I'm still supposed to pull these cards. See, to get off this path, this individual would have to go within. But there is a disconnection of sorts. It's a connection to something else, but not the connect to the divine light, because they have become false light. And they can turn at any time from false light and connect to divine light. But the divine light is in conflict with the false light. Yes, it is all permissible through the divine creator source because it's all derived from source. But at the end of the day, there's roles to be played. And the false light is in direct opposition of the divine light. However, the false light helps bring people to the divine light. So this is why it is there and it's permissible. And it adds drama to this motherfucker. What, we gonna sit around staring at each other with nothing? Just sitting on the grass, huh? Just sunbathing all fucking day. Nah. What we come here for? We can stay over there for that. Stay with me now. Stay with me. I just wanna be free. Free. Justice. There are people that want justice. There are people that have been involved and there is a desire for fairness to enter the entertainment business. There are souls that want justice. Justice is showing up in various ways here. Okay. Anything else? Nope, we moving to the crime deck. Hey. I just wanna be free. Hey, hey. And that's coming over pleasantly, but there's some people that just want to be free. And I just got to be me. Yeah. Yeah. The motherfuckers in the industry, they want to be free. They want to be themselves. They want to be able to be themselves without being controlled, without having the dog collar around their neck. Show me, please. Gratitude and all that. And it must be something because they coming out. Ooh. And I just got to be me. Yeah, yeah. Whispering in his ear, my magic potion to love, telling him I'm sincere. and that there's no one to live for us, but I want to be free. Mhm. Ow! So we have the tape conversation, which was turned over, the second bullet, which was turned over, and the devil's bargain that came out on the right side for me to see it. It's like this other shit. I see. It's going to be something revealed about crimes being committed. I feel like it's going to be somebody else who is exposed, and people are going to know how many have made the devil's bargain. What else do we have here? What else do we have here? Of course, no other than a secret society. We already know that. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is running from the motherfuckers in plain sight, allegedly. Ooh, she might even start singing a little more. Probably shouldn't say that motherfucking the deep state. Y'all see this? Let's go back over these cards. I made these two. This is the second deck. The first one I made, this one I made. We got a tape conversation. Second bullet. The devil's bargain. The secret society. The deep state. Bitch, they all in on the shit. But something about to flip, like them cards came flipped over. It's about to be some shit revealed. There's going to be some receipts on some shit here. Yeah. About how many people that signed with this motherfucking secret society deep state bullshit. We got the profiler at the bottom of the deck, and we've got an inexpert opinion. I feel like it's going to be somebody that come forward that you will feel like, we ain't listening to that motherfucker. Who is that motherfucker? They lying. Okay. You can still listen even if you think they're lying. You never know what you might hear or find out just listening. Okay? I'm going to leave that what it is. Oh, not just got to be me. Yeah. They said they want to be free. Because on the bottom of the deck is so many lies. It's so many things orchestrated that looks like was made to look natural. That it was made to look like it was permissible. This is just the time for this, or it was a reason for this. It's always a reason for some shit that allegedly these motherfuckers are causing. And people want to run away from this shit. They want out of this shit. They're running for their lives. They're in love. They have become in love with drugs and poison. There's some kind of surveillance. Something was caught at a party. The party might have been on the beach or on the water, on a yacht, but it's going to lead to imprisonment. Someone's going to jail, or they're going to spiritual jail, or both. And not because Jesus is going to come down, or the sky daddy's going to come down and throw the hammer down on their ass. No. Things always have to be balanced. Remember the justice scales? Yeah, there will be justice because the energy seeks to make balance. Things are going to get intense. They're going to heat up. Oh, didn't I say justice? Justice was right behind it. Somebody's going to motherfucking jail. Okay? They're either going to literal jail or they have entered themselves in another lifetime for some bullshit that they didn't create it, okay? People are suffocating with regret over greed. They have become abusive and neglected to themselves as well as others. And this female who lives by the water or is connected to the water in some way, maybe said even secrets to the water, has walked down the road that's going to lead to someone getting revenge. And they going to look like a motherfucking serial killer at the end. But I just want to be me. Y'all, I tickle myself. I know that is crazy. I tickle myself. You know what? Listen, check this out though. So with this truth and justice tarot shit, You will see stuff like this. I'll give a reading. But I have some on Patreon, because this is a whole series. I have some on Patreon that I didn't post the whole thing. Yeah, and you can sign up for that and watch this series. This is deep. This is really a deep series for me. I really enjoy it. I also have a group. It's called Luminous Healing with Racquel. If you're interested, that's on Facebook. You can join it. We doing some real work, some shadow work. We looking within, baby, because we can't trust nobody else to do their work, but we are in control of ourselves. And if we're always trying to manage other people over ourselves, that's going to be a losing battle. But let's get a jump start on managing us. Now, I always want to say, though, this is your walk, and you are responsible for it, and you have to listen to your inner guidance, okay? I can't come over here telling you how to walk, talk, and believe and all that. Some people do that shit, and whatever, that's their shit. I don't do that over here. Follow your internal guidance, because that's how I move. And that's what I know worked for me. I can't be advising on no shit I don't know nothing about. Okay? All right, y'all. Let me know what you think about this one, and go watch some other ones and let me know what you think about them. I love y'all.